Hey, Chris Matthew here from Computes. I wanted to demonstrate how to write a compute decentralized computing algorithm in a different language other than Go. Most of our examples are written in Golang, so I wanted to write something in NodeJS that demonstrated just how easy it was to build an algorithm in Node and run it on our decentralized distributed mesh supercomputing platform. I've got this repo. It's public. I'm going to put this in a blog post here in a second, but it's called Compute Sentiment. All the instructions are there on how to use it, how to run it in a Docker container, how to test it in a Docker container, and an automation script on how to actually run this on the Compute's Lattice, our decentralized queuing technology. But just real quick, I'll show you just kind of how it looks, and then I'll run it and show you how it actually works. Um, the way all computes tasks work, they listen to standard in for the data, and then they output to standard out in a JSON format. So that's all this Node app is. It's really simple. Listens for a data stream of text, basically, on standard in. It feeds that into a very simple sentiment analysis engine that's built on word scores, and then an output of an array that kind of looks like this, like a score. Positive sentiment's good, negative's bad. Associated words, that trigger the algorithm to score accordingly, and it just outputs that as JSON on standard out. So let me show you what all that looks like. In this tab, I have Lattice, the compute daemon running. You can see it's looking for local REST API calls, localhost REST API calls. So it allows you to build decentralized applications on top of it. So if we run sentiment, the bash script that's in the repo, you'll see it submitted it to Lattice, it assigned it to a queue, it's doing computing now. Actually, while it's still computing, let me show you the text that went into it was basically "I love Skynet." That was the text string that went into the sentiment analysis engine. With Node, it does. Matter of fact, I could take this out. I think it does do a quick like npm install as part of the Docker coming up, which I don't think I need to do. I think I'm using all just native Node modules. But there you can see it's computed the sentiment in a decentralized fashion across the network. And as you can see, I love Skynet was the tokens that came in. Word love tripped the word score, and it scored it a number 3 positive. So there's positive sentiment to the phrase "I love Skynet." So I'm going to write up how this all works, but just wanted to do a quick demo to show you the code and show you how it runs on the Compute's mesh computing platform.